Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well and have been having a great holiday season so far, whether you choose to celebrate or not. So today I have some wax melt empties for you guys. I can't wait to get this video done just so I can essentially throw away all this trash. Yeah, I think in general though, I don't go through wax as fast as other people just because I don't really melt at night. I don't melt when I'm gone too, and since I'm a student or if I have to get out the house, I turn the warmers off just because I have this paranoia of like, I don't know, if a warmer catches on fire while I'm gone, I'm not there, just like stuff like that. And so because of that reason, I don't go through wax as fast as other people. Also because I live in a small apartment at this time, just because I'm in school right now and I'm just renting an apartment close to school. Obviously, I don't think I'm gonna live in this apartment forever, so I don't really need a place with a lot of space. So it's pretty easy for me to fill up the area, my living space, with fragrance. I only have 2 warmers actually, so this is a reminder to myself to stop buying wax because you don't go through wax as fast as other people and there's no need for this amount of wax. So right now I have a Silky's order that came in, which I'm gonna film when I have time, and then I have one outstanding pre-order that I'm waiting for. But besides that, I don't have any more wax coming and I need to stop with the wax, so I'm gonna try really hard to basically be on a no-buy. Well, I feel like no-buy is really strict, so I'm gonna say a really strict low buy. So yeah, without further ado, let me just get started. So I'm gonna go through retail first. So first item I have here is from Scentsy. I finished this clam in Luna. This is one of their most popular scents. I think most people have smelled this before. It's a really sweet, perfumey, floral kind of scent. It's one of their best sellers, I believe, and this is a good performer. Now, I did enjoy this while I melted this. It's not a favorite, like it's not anything groundbreaking in my opinion. It's just sort of like a basic perfumey, sweet floral perfume scent. It did have good longevity. It lasted the whole day. I usually use like 1 cube and I'm able to get all day performance, which I think is pretty good, and it's like strong as well. But yeah, I don't think it's unique enough to where like it's something that I feel like I really need. So yeah, for that reason I would not repurchase it, but I think it is good. Okay, the next Scentsy bar that I finished is Sweet Plum Pastry. This is from their Bring Back My Bar. I said this in a past video, but it's in a sandwich bag because it's leaking a lot of oil, so I put it in the sandwich bag if you were wondering. But yeah, this is a really popular scent as well. Like, I feel like I hear a lot of people talk about Sweet Plum Pastry, although it's not a permanent scent. I know that it's just really well regarded in the wax community, but for me personally, I think it's just okay. Now, I can see why a lot of people like it. It is like a fruity bakery scent, but it's more bakery forward than it is fruity, but the plum note is like, I guess it's a more interesting sort of fruity note mixed with bakery, but yeah, I don't think I love it. To me, I can't really differentiate that it's exactly plum. Like, to me, it just smells like a berry bakery scent, but it's not unique enough to where I like am crazy about it. It's just okay to me. So I wouldn't seek this scent out. Yeah, I only ever hauled Scentsy once, and I've never been a huge Scentsy person. Although, I don't know, I've only tried so many scents, so I can't really say for sure I have a really good grasp on Scentsy. There were a couple scents that I really liked. I really liked the Paradise Punch scent. I think that's what it's called. It's the red one. I don't know if they still have it or if it's limited edition or not, but I really liked that scent. I do enjoy Blue Grotto, but I feel like I can get a lot of similar scents like Blue Grotto in vendor wax or even in retail as well. Besides that, what else did I get? Yeah, besides that, nothing really stuck out to me so much, so I am debating for myself like if I do want to purchase Scentsy. The one thing I will say is that I think Scentsy, for the most part, has pretty good performance for me. Like, usually I can get away with using 1 cube and it throws really well for me and usually lasts the whole day. And so when I buy a clam for $6, it's 8 melts for me. So I don't think that's bad at all. I think also given the fact that Scentsy is $6 a bar. Back when I bought it, like in comparison to vendor wax, it was, I guess it seemed more expensive, but now that, you know, of course with inflation and everything, prices are going up. I don't think Scentsy is that bad considering like all those factors, how many melts I get out of it, longevity wise. So I might purchase again, but I don't know, like I didn't fall down the Scentsy rabbit hole as hard as I fell for vendor wax. So we'll see. Either way, I'm not supposed to be buying wax anyways, like I spoke like a couple minutes earlier, so I need to stop even entertaining that thought. But yeah, let me know if you guys like Scentsy or what your thoughts are. I'm not a consultant by any means. I'm just like a regular consumer, and this is my own opinions. Of course, we all have our own opinions. And so, yeah, that's just my experience so far. I think their products are very good. Nothing like super stood out to me, but yeah, anyways, let me move on to the rest of the wax items. The next item I have here for the rest of the retail wax, these are both Target wax melts. So the first one I have here is Aloe and Bergamot. This is from, gosh, what is this called? It doesn't even say, oh, Threshold. Now I remember. Yeah, but for some reason it doesn't say the brand, but it's their Threshold brand. This is in the scent Aloe and Bergamot with notes of desert sage and white musk. This smelled like a somewhat warm spa kind of scent. I did enjoy it. I do like fresh kind of scents. But the only thing was this didn't throw all that well, and that's pretty rare for me. Whenever I buy retail wax, it always, for the most part, performs for me. And this just did not perform. This was light. I tried it in a couple different warmers. I had 1 cube left, and with that 1 cube I put in a tea light warmer, and it did perform a lot better. But I personally don't like to mess around with tea light warmers all that much, just because I have to babysit like a tea light, and I for the most part don't like flames very much. So yeah, for that reason I wouldn't repurchase it. But yeah, I did like the scent. The next one I have here is from Ador. I also got this from Target, by the way. This is in the scent Yas Queen. I mainly got it because I thought the name was funny, and so I bought it. I don't see Ador at Target anymore, so I don't know if it's being sold anymore. I got this in 2020, so it's been quite a while. But this is a super perfumey scent. Like, it's... Okay, here's what I think. So the color of the wax was basically like this hot pink color, and it smells exactly the same as Girlfriend Nights by Scentsationals from Walmart. And I believe that they're the same scent because when I looked on the back here of this clam, it says Rimports right here. And Rimports is also the manufacturer of Scentsationals. And so I'm almost positive it's the same scent as Girlfriend Night, just repackaged for Target. So yeah, if you smell Girlfriend Nights, this is what it smells like. And this scent is so freaking strong. Like, holy cow, it's almost like borderline, just a little bit too much for me. But it is such a good performer. I don't love perfumey scents in home fragrance, so which is the reason why I didn't really like this all that much. But if you like, I don't know, if you like super perfumey, super strong scent, then definitely seek out Girlfriend Nights by Scentsationals. Yeah, great performance, great throw, still throwing amazingly well for a 2020 wax clam, but I don't like it, so I'm not going to purchase it. Okay, and the last retail wax here I have is from Scentsationals, Lemon Blueberry Donuts. I love this one. This is a classic one. This is just so dang good, and it's a favorite among the wax community, and for good reason. It's just so good. For this wax clam, I usually use 1 cube, and I'm able to get pretty good throw from it. It smells sort of lemony, sort of that fried dough, donutty, and you get hints of the blueberry. I really get everything, and I really, really like it. I have heard people in the past say that they don't really get good throw from lemon blueberry donuts, but I've never had that experience. Of course, there's so many factors at play, like your warmers, your space, the airflow, etc. But I've always had good performance personally. Yeah, and this is not my first clam of lemon blueberry donut. I've purchased it multiple times, and so I'm gonna repurchase it once I go to Walmart, which I haven't gone in a really long time, so I don't know when my next Walmart trip would be, but yeah, I definitely need to get some more lemon blueberry donuts. So that is all the retail wax. So I'm gonna move on to vendor wax now. Okay, So the first item I have here is from that Smell Good shop. This is their little scent shot cup in the scent Blood Orange Nectar, Blood Orange, Blackcurrant, and Sangria. I don't think that Smell Good shop carries these tiny little scent cups anymore, but this still threw pretty well. It's a really citrusy kind of scent. It's very bright, and it's definitely what it sounds like. That blood orange is the strongest note, and it's just nice and brightening. Like, I feel like this is a really nice scent just to wake up to. Like, I love a bright citrus in the morning. So yeah, this is good performance, and yeah, not much to say about it. It's not a super unique scent. It's just very citrusy, but I enjoyed that. And next I have one of their scoopables that I finished in the scent Neptune, Sea Salt, Citrus, Tropical Florals, and Driftwood. I really like this as well. I think that Smell Good shop has excellent scoopable wax. I don't need to use a lot and I get great performance from it. And this was just such a nice, clean, ozonic scent. There's nothing more to it, nothing less, but it's just so good and so just like, it's just such a classic scent. I melted this mainly in the bathroom and it was a good performer, really good. I loved it. And I would repurchase it. I don't know if I would seek it out. It's not the most unique scent ever because it's just like a clean, aquatic, ozonic scent, but I did really like it. Okay, moving on to bags. So the first item, I melted a lot of samples. So the first item I have here, let me see, is in the scent Sleepy Time Peppermint. This is from Empire Alchemy. Scent notes for this is steamed herbal tea with steeped mint. This was a 2-pack of waffles. I cut each waffle into 4 pieces, so I got 8 melts out of this. I do really like this scent. I love tea scents and I love minty scents, and this was a really nice, just sort of calming mint tea scent, but unfortunately, it was pretty light. Like, I could smell it if I got close to the warmer, like within 2 feet of the warmer, but besides that, like, it didn't really have that much projection. So yeah, which is just sad because I do really like this scent. So not a repurchase for me, but I did like the scent. Okay, moving on. So I have another one from Empire Alchemy. This was a sample from them, Big Stick Popsicle. I believe this was like a cherry pineapple kind of scent, like a popsicle scent. I couldn't get anything out of this, so yeah. Okay, the next item I have here is from Waxidents. This was a really cute sort of sample that she gave me, and it was like a large little thank you bar. It looked like a little card almost. This is in the scent Pumpkin Spice Latte, black coffee flavored with creamy butter, clove buds, cinnamon sticks, coconut, and vanilla syrup. Now, I'm not usually the kind of person that gravitates towards pumpkin spice latte scents because, one, I don't really like coffee and wax, but I actually somewhat enjoyed this. So on cold, the coffee note was really strong, but on warm, more bakery elements came forward and some of that pumpkin spice, but it was sort of creamy. It was really nice. I actually was surprised. Also, this sample was so freaking strong. It was like, I know people say like blow the roof off strong, and this was that. And I think it also lasted a long time too. Like, it lasted the whole day, and if I wanted to continue melting it, I could probably melt it for more, but usually by then I was sick of it. But it is a really good pumpkin spice latte oil, so yeah, wicked strong, good performance. Pleasantly surprised by that one, but I wouldn't repurchase it, but it was really good. Okay, next item I have here is from Nana Makes Sense. This is a spoiled at Granny's strawberry pound cake, sugar cookie, vanilla sugar waffle cone. So the label on here is sort of yellow. As you can see, it was poured in 2021. I noticed that sometimes when you hold on to wax for a while, the labels will just yellow. It has nothing to do with like if you smoke or not, or I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with fragrance oils. I'm not really sure, but I just know that's just what happens when to like wax labels when it gets older. I actually went back home for Christmas this past week, and if you guys don't know, I live on the East Coast right now, but I grew up and my whole family is practically in California, and so I went back home for a little bit. I visited my parents, and before I made the move out to the East Coast, I left a lot of the wax that I had in like a spare room that they had at my parents' place, and obviously the wax that sits there, nothing happened to it, it just sits in a corner. And for the most part, the room is pretty temperature controlled. They don't smoke, they don't have any pets. And so, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is the label still turned yellow, but I think for the most part, it seems okay. Anyways, this scent still through for me. I couldn't really get much strawberry pound cake, but I definitely got the sugar cone and sort of this nice warm bakery scent. It wasn't super strong, it was more of a medium, but it still got a throw, so that's good. Also, I think Nana Makes Sense is a vendor that closed, so you can't get her wax anyways. Moving on. Same here, another yellow label. This is from Meadowview Candle Company, Caramel Apple. I know Meadowview Candle Company is still open, and their wax is full paraffin, I believe. And this scent is a very caramelly apple scent. And I don't really tend to like caramel apple in wax just because I think the caramel note is too ooey gooey. And in this case, it was also that ooey gooey caramel that I didn't like. So this wasn't my favorite scent, but it still threw. It threw out a strong actually, and it had good longevity. It lasted like most of the day. But I eventually took it out because I got sick of it because it's not a scent that I love. But yeah, really good performance. Now I'm finding that vendors who do a full paraffin, like they just do pure paraffin wax, like I think the shelf life on paraffin wax is pretty good. That's just been my experience, and it sort of rings true for Meadowview Candle Company as well. This was a sample from 2020, believe it or not. It still threw very well. It's almost 2024. And this was in wasn't even in a polypro bag. It's one of those like sticky bags, and it still maintained its scent. So yeah, good stuff. I should check out their stuff more because I think they actually have good wax. Everything I've melted from Meadowview Candle Company has always thrown really well. So I think she's just an underrated vendor. Okay, moving on, more samples galore. The next one I have here is from Closet Full of Wax, Blueberry and Barbershop 1920s. This was very light, also could be due to the age, but I'm finding that I don't really like Barbershop 1920s, and I think it's just weird melted with blueberry, so not anything to write home about. And then the next item I have here, this is from That Smell Good Shop, Peppermint, Mint, and More Mint. This was her 6-pack. This was great. It's a really nice, strong peppermint scent. I usually use 1 cube, and that gave me more of like a medium throw, but if I use 2 cubes, I got a strong. So it just depends on what you want. Sometimes I do want a more medium peppermint, so I would just use 1 cube, but great performance, nice, strong peppermint. If you like that, you can always blend and make customs with That Smell Good Shop. But yeah, good peppermint. Okay, and then the next one I have here is some Sassy Wax Melts. This is samples she also gave me, but this was, I don't know if she switched her labels, I believe she did, but this was back when her labels would rub off really easily, so you can't really see unless you I don't know if it picks it up on camera, but if you turn it like this in the light. But this was in the scent Sparkling Clean, and this was a really nice, clean, lemony, just like a nice a cleanser kind of scent. I don't know why my tongue got tied there. I think I was trying to say, I don't know, I think I was trying to make up a word with cleanser as an adjective, but yeah, it's nice. I liked it. I melted it in the bathroom. It still threw. It threw pretty well actually, and I don't know, I like fresh and clean scents, but I can see how people could find it sort of astringent, but I liked it. Okay, moving on, I believe, I have one more sample, and then the rest are from L3. So another sample, this is from Ash's Scent. So this is Capri, Orange, Tangerine, Sage, Caribbean, Coconut, Meyer, Lemon, hint of Vanilla Orchid. She says it's a house blend. To me, it just smelled like a fruity blend. I couldn't differentiate any particular fruit. Actually, maybe the orange I could definitely detect. I couldn't tell about the coconut or the lemon or the sage or any of that, but it was just fruity and it was good. It was more of a medium throw, not super strong, but it's fine. Okay, next are all L3. So Snow Fairy, everybody knows this scent. I think it's pretty popular. It's that bubblegum lush scent. I thought that I didn't like Snow Fairy, and then I melted this and I enjoyed it, but then near the end of the melt I got sort of sick of it. So I think it's a scent that I like just sparingly and occasionally. So yeah, I like this, and it was a good strong throw. I just probably wouldn't seek it out most of the time, but I don't know, if it was offered in a really small size, like a clamshell, then maybe I'll pick it up. But yeah. Okay, next one here is Hannibal, Harry, and the Hendersons. I got like an apple cidery, cinnamony, pine kind of scent. This one wasn't super strong though. It was sort of on the light medium side. Like you can sort of smell it in the air, but it was very faint. Not a favorite for me anyways. I think L3 has better like apple cider, cinnamony type of pine blends, but this was okay. Next one here, Hagrid's Hut and Get Toasted. So I know Hagrid's Hut is Earl Grey tea, saffron, and something else. And Get Toasted, I believe, is a s'mores blend. I didn't like this because I mainly got the chocolate in this, and I don't like chocolate and wax for the most part. I have been surprised a couple times by some chocolate scents, but for the most part, a lot of chocolate waxes just smell too artificial and Tootsie Roll like, and this definitely gave off Tootsie Roll vibes, so I didn't like that. Next one here is apple cider donuts and Danish butter cookies. I really enjoyed this. This was a medium strong kind of throw. I mainly got the Danish butter cookies. I wish the apple cider donuts was stronger, but it was mainly the butter cookie note, and it was a very rich, buttery kind of cookie scent. It didn't have any cinnamon in it. It was just a really nice basic kind of scent. I like that. I don't think I'll seek that blend particularly, but I do like her Danish butter cookie oil, so I would pick up blends with that. And then the next one I have here is Love Spell Lemongrass. This is sort of old. You can tell by the label. This was not a favorite for me. I do like lemongrass scents, although it's very strong. It sort of smells, what's the best way I could describe lemongrass? It smells like one of those scents that you use after you cook fish or something. Like, it's one of those scents. It really clears the air. It's like this like refreshing, sort of lemony, sort of like greenish smelling sort of scent. It's very unique, I'll say that. Like when you smell a lemongrass scent, you know it's lemongrass. It's very identifiable. And then there's Love Spell, the Victoria's Secret type. I've never been a huge Love Spell fan. I've always been a pure seduction gal. Like Love Spell to me always was just, I don't know, I just never understood the hype about it. But these two together, I didn't love the combination, and it was fine. It threw a medium. Next one I have here is Tobacco, Vanilla, Amber, and Pumpkin Firewood. This was amazing. I love this. Now, this is a scent that I probably would not pick up, but again, with samples, you really discover things that you like, and I really, really like this. Tobacco Vanilla, I believe, is Tom Ford perfume, and then Amber and the Pumpkin Firewood. I already knew I love Pumpkin Firewood. It's just really complex single oil. It has a charred wood smell, and it's just so unique and just so complex. I love it. And I mainly got the Pumpkin Firewood with hints of that Tobacco Vanilla in the back, which added this like warmth and just like beautiful depth to an already very complex oil. This was excellent. Whoever blended this good job, because it's so good. I would pick up more. And then the last sample I have here is Granny Smith Apple, Iced Tea, and Pumpkin Carvings. On cold, I really got a lot of that Pumpkin Carvings, which I thought was a really odd combination with the Granny Smith Apple and Iced Tea. I don't know, doesn't that just sound like a weird combination? Sometimes, I swear to you, L3, because L3 basically just pours customer requests most of the time, and of course some of their own house blends or their own samplers that they come up with. Sometimes I see some blends on there that are like really out there, and I always wonder, I'm like, will that work? And in this case, I thought it was weird on cold. On warm, I only got like the iced tea. That was the only thing I could smell, and that was fine. Like I'm like, I can enjoy an iced tea wax melt, but yeah, on cold, I was like, this is a little weird, but on warm, it was just iced tea. So I wouldn't seek the scent out. If you're looking for something unique, maybe you might like that, but for me personally, I'm just like, it's fine. Okay, anyways, that is all. This video ended up being a little longer than I wanted, 24 minutes. I think in general, I don't know what it is. I think I talk sort of fast. I should learn how to slow down a little bit. Yeah, I still ended up at 24 minutes. Yeah, let me know what your wax goals for 2024 is. I feel like I always hear people say they're going to be on a low buy. So hopefully we can all stay strong, or no buy. We can all stay strong to that resolve for 2024.